And then he says, but I want you to abhor, which means hate fiercely evil. Do you ever find yourself kind of dabbling in evil? Rick, what are you talking about? I'm talking about just letting it be around you. You know, entertainment that is twisted and dark. And you don't hate it because you actually let it into your life or you let it into your house. You know, some of these things we talk about, I've had people, and there's a process that we went through, you know, concerning, and I'm not going to get any kind of legalistic or sanctimonious about Halloween. I'm not. It's a good opportunity to interact with your neighbors if you keep it in the right place. And look, your little kids are going to dress up as Buzz Lightyear and try to go get candy from a neighbor. I'm certainly not standing up saying that you're in sin and not acting as a good member of the church. And if you want to use this tradition to be able to talk to your neighbors and come over to the house and cook some hot dogs. But I'm going to tell you what the Bible does have a problem with is when you let your kid dress like a serial killer, you let your kid dress like a witch. You got your kids dressed like monsters. You're decorating your house with a bunch of monsters and blood and guts and gore. That's not abhorring what is evil. And certainly the history of Halloween is dark and twisted. And I'm not saying that there's no place for you to have a version of this time together that is okay. My family, we finally made a decision that we couldn't figure out a way to walk that line, so we don't participate in it at all. Now, that doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to do, and if you don't do it, we're more Christian than you. I'm not saying that at all. You got to seek this out for yourself, but I would put it under the filter of hating fiercely anything that's dark and evil. I'd let that be your guide, and then you make that decision for yourself. Dressing your kid up as Satan is wrong. Dressing your kid up as a witch is wrong. Dressing your kid up as a serial killer is wrong. You want to go and be some kind of little character, Cinderella, and go see your family and get some candy for your kid? Okay. But and if you can't walk that line, why not using this as an example to teach your children what it looks like to be set apart, to be holy, to love what is good, and to hate what is evil? Hey, our neighborhood right now is turning into a bunch of kind of a wicked place. They're kind of celebrating and dabbling with evil. We as followers in Jesus don't do that. We're not casting judgment on them, but we are saying that we cannot participate in that because we don't think it reflects the way God's called us to reflect. This is not light. This is darkness. And we don't have anything to do with it. Why? Well, because that's what the Bible said, baby.